guys, thanks for stopping by once more. Welcome to MTG Cardz and Review. My name is Chris. Trying to figure out why that seemed awfully thick, and I know why. Okay, so anyway, welcome back though, guys. I'm going to go ahead and move into the second book though for the double feature. And what we are going to have to do is move that one aside. I thought I could leave it there, but it's going to be in the way. Okay, so let's move that aside. Save that. And yes, guys, I've got to get a hold of some more things. So anyway, this is basically going to take us through the next segment of this double feature. See where we can fill in a few gaps though with those cards over there. So yeah, that's what we're doing here, is making our way through this double feature though book. Second book though. My original thought was, and I didn't obviously do a count though, so that was my, I didn't pay attention. I was just like, basically this should fit all in one book. And then as I started putting them in, I realized, wait a minute here, it's not going to quite fit though. So I was like, alright, well, I guess I'll have to get a second book though, so that I can complete the set. So 367 is missing from here on this page. Yeah, so, and then I was like, I really would like to have the same style cover, not a different one, just so that it makes it easier to pair them. So we got 367 that's missing, and then we're missing 370 over here, and 376 as well from that page. And then, so we're missing those. And we're missing, what is this, 385 as well from this page, the next page. And then 395 is missing. And we got Soren here. That is against that white background of a card though, or basically a sleeve. So it's technically, so the ones that you see with the white background though, they were double sleeved to start with though, and then technically because they're in the book, they're now triple sleeved. So should be well protected. We're missing number 40 or 410 here. Basically, these are a question of, yeah, that's so. And then of course we're missing over here some additional ones. Missing 415. And we've got Chandra here, who's basically showing off though. Chandra dressed to kill. And then, which is 416, so 17 and 18 is missing there. Yeah, I don't know if I will. That would be a long-term project, because that's going to require about 500 and some of those. So take a bit to basically make that transition though, if I decide to do that. But I could, and obviously I may, but see what you guys think though. Obviously filling in the gaps is probably, I think, the bigger thing. 429 is missing, and 432 as well. And then we come over here and we're missing 437. Now 437 just happens to be our mana form, Hellkite, our dragon. So we will go ahead and sleeve it up and put it inside its new home there. So that will take us through that page. We then get through, over here we're missing 447. And then we get to move on. And we've got the Aardvark in here. The Caretaker. And I think, yes, so Aardvark Caretaker in here is that special foiling version. So we've got number 430 or 454 there. We're missing 453. So some of the cards that obviously, when I put this together, I went through and basically put the cards in as I put them in, based on the available number. Because obviously, you know, if I'm going to fill it though, I need to be able to fill it. Well, in order to do that though, some of the cards I did not have the basically just the standard version, so I had to put in basically whatever version I had though, whether it was the standard or might be the foil version though. So Aardvark Caretaker is basically the standard form of about $8, depending on where you shop though. The foil version, which is the one that's in there, basically so near mint, $66 though. It's it definitely is not going to be the. I'll definitely would leave that in there though, whether I find another one or not though, just because. So then we'll move on here. We're missing 467, 465, and 462. Over here we got 469 that needs to be put in, and 472. Okay, we'll continue here. So this page is full, which brings us down to 486, so we got a full sheet there. And this page is full as well, which brings us over here to 495. And then we've got this sheet here, which takes us through 505. But it looks like we're missing a couple of ones up here. We're missing, looks like 497 and 498. And then over here we've got this sheet though, but we're missing basically 507 and 506. But this brings us to 515. We're missing 516 and 517. Get us down to 525. And then back here we've got more land and other cards though as well. So we've got basically this entire sheet, which brings us all the way down to the 532. And then back over here, okay, apparently I can't count, because that's 534, so that should be there, because that's 533 slot, and that's 535s. Oh, I know what. Nah. Okay. This is duplicate. These are duplicate lands. That's why. That's why it didn't seem right. Okay. So basically 532 is the end. So how's that in the end though? Because 533 is Sundown Pass, which basically takes us beyond 532. 533 is definitely a card that is not in here. Okay, yeah. So we will go ahead and put that right there. So that makes us 533. That technically is 534, which is the, I think that is the end of it though. 534 is like the last card. Okay. Yep, okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Because I opted to pick up a couple of extra lands there from the set, that's why. So that basically is really what I opted to do here, is to pick up extra lands now. So the reason why, as I mentioned, I picked up some of these though is because I found them for basically a very reasonable price for some of them. So I was like, sure, I'll pick those up though, because that means that I can basically make use of it. The other thing that I did is now, and this is why I picked up the Shattered Sanctum, is because the deck that I will be showing off though from this basically double feature set though is built using a black. Oh, now I'm going to give it away. All right, well, so we'll give anyone who's made it this far, that was paying attention though, deck that I will basically be showing off though, and will probably be obviously would be augmented though, potentially, or changed up. Would be based on, it's an entire double feature set deck using black and white as its theme, which obviously is only using duplicate cards that I have available from the set though, which means that some of the cards that are in here though I don't have duplicates of. As such, they weren't eligible to be used. So that being said, guys, I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out. We will catch you on the next video. Bye for now.